A real nigga work a job before he fall off. A poor one with a mask or a sword on. A real nigga don't speak what he don't know and keep his mouth shut. Act like he don't know. A real nigga will kill if you have to. Take care of kids any way that you got to. A real nigga never start shit, he end shit and mastermind shit and execute shit. So don't you hoes try to test me. Best to bow down and bless me. The police.
Hey, what up, guys? Really quick rant style video today about the 365X. Been carrying this for a few years now, and it's been my everyday carry pistol. It's been my, the only pistol I really train with and practice with. I've been shooting matches with it. When I turned 21, this was the pistol I bought. I shot it with iron sights. I've just now recently put the red dot on there, but yeah, I'm going to tell you everything I hate about it, and then I'm going to tell you everything I like about it, the redeeming qualities, the things I think, made me not immediately pawn it. Yeah, let's start right off right at the beginning with the finish. So I don't know if you guys can see on the slide there, but this gun has gotten rusty, and it has gotten rusty very quick. And I thought at first, I was going to be able to mitigate it with a little bit of oil, but really it's when you're carrying in the summertime, when, the power goes out, when you're working in the yard, when you're doing all this stuff, it's like, this is supposed to be a 365 everyday pistol. And I wonder if the people that tested this pistol, the people that, beta tested this, actually fucking carried it. But anyhow, it shoots well enough, it's reliable enough. It's been good, but I will say I've had catastrophic failures with this gun. I've had one, actually, I should say, and the trigger completely died while I was at a match. Trigger was completely dead, like there was no tension in the trigger, like it was completely floppy. I could move the gun around and the trigger was dead in there. So that spring completely died. Another thing I hate about SIG is you're not supposed to work on the FCU. You're not supposed to go in there and touch anything. You're supposed to just send it in. So the best warranty is one that you don't have to use. And if you're sending your gun in every time it breaks, I don't know. I'd rather have, a Glock that I could take somewhere today, get it fixed and be done and have my gun and be able to defend myself. The price, another con, and then the price of the mags, but we'll talk about the price of the gun overall. $600 MSRP for this, and I think the Hellcat is cheaper than that. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's just slightly cheaper. Yeah, man, early on there was a lot of quality control issues. My particular example I have here is a pretty good example. I think it's ran fine. It's ran really good. I'll take off the slide because I haven't cleaned it in a fat minute, so you can see how fucking dirty it is. But you can see I've been running my gear. Like, I've been running my stuff. This spring is probably due to get changed at this point, honestly. You can see there's a lot of gunk and stuff in there, but it runs. It keeps running. I'll clean it here in the next couple days probably, or probably before I go shooting the next time. But yeah, the finish rusts. The gun's expensive. Let's see, the mags are also expensive. $50 to $60 for a mag is ridiculously crazy. It is an optics ready platform, but for $600 I feel like you can probably find something more budget friendly. Yeah, I've heard some horror stories about the customer service. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about the people's experiences with SIG, and I just don't know if I could recommend them to a new shooter or to somebody that wants to get into firearms, because magazines are consumable items. After a while, your magazines will eventually need to be replaced. This one has a broken base plate, so this base plate needs to be replaced. The spring in many of my magazines needs to get replaced. What do I like about the SIG? So I just did this whole rant, this 4 minutes of ranting. What do I like about the SIG? Well, it's 1 inch wide. So if you look, it's 1 inch wide. Obviously, it's optics cut. I mentioned that before, but it's a 1 inch wide pistol. Makes it very easy to carry. This is the short slide version. If you get the XL, it can conceal really even better with a standard off-the-shelf holster. Obviously, there's things you can do. I carry mine in the Filster Enigma, which is not exactly a budget holster setup rig, but this is obviously a specialist or a special piece of gear for carrying deep concealment or carrying without a traditional belt. But with the way I carry my gun, it's extremely concealable. I can wear all the clothes that I want, and I can carry 17, 18 rounds or 15, 16 rounds or 12, 13 rounds, depending on what I'm wearing and what I'm trying to achieve. So the modularity of the magazines, the X Macro magazines actually fit this. So a lot of the people that are complaining about them releasing a new version every day or every other day, and they're releasing all these versions and they're feeling like they're getting left out because they have an older version. I'd implore you to just try using the bigger magazines. Try using the new and improved 17-round magazines. Got some tape on it because it's peanut butter colored, and I wanted my gun to look aesthetic. But yeah, what else do I like? I mean, the trigger's not bad. Gun's been reliable. Gun's been reliable. Extractor, I haven't needed to change the extractor just yet. So we'll see. We'll kind of see how that pans out, like if that ends up being an issue or not. I don't think it will. I don't think it will be an issue. The extractor is probably going to get changed out whenever I do my next, whenever I change the recoil spring and whatnot anyway, whenever I do my next maintenance. But having to send the gun in to get that maintenance done is not exactly ideal in my estimation, because I'd rather have my gun the same day. I'd rather have my gun back at this, when I need it, because essentially, for many people, a $600 gun is a huge investment. Many people are living paycheck to paycheck, or even if you're doing well, $600 is still a lot to just drop on a gun. Yeah, I don't know, kind of a mixed bag with the old SIG 365. It's been on me every day, and I've trusted my life to it, so I can't really say it's horrible. It's got some cool features. Got the little hole so you can see if there's a round in the chamber. It's optics ready. It's got a full size, full-ish size grip with a 17-round mag. You got a lot of real estate to play with. So overall, I mean, I don't hate it. Do I love it? I'd love it more if it was a little bit cheaper. I'd love it more if the mags were cheaper. But yeah, in an effort to keep this video under 10 minutes, I just want you guys to go down below, check out all my links. Got my merch on there. I've got my podcast. I've got my Instagram. I've got all my stuff on there. So go support me. You hit all my links. Go follow me on Instagram. I did a poll for this video to see if I would do this video or if I do a different video. I'm still going to do the advanced dry fire video. I just need to edit that more and put more B-roll in it. And I really want that one to be a little bit more polished, because I was not expecting the reception that the first one got. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Adios.
Built from my faith, passed down from cells, and use fantasy.